Hello, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how we record the employee's payroll in the general journal and into the accounts. We're going to use the example 13.5, which if you want to read the instructions for the assignment is on page 360 in your textbook. I'm also referring to the information on page 340. Okay, so when we learned in chapter 12, we talked about how to find the gross pay, all the deductions, and the net pay. This is recorded on the payroll register. As you can see, the source document for this transaction is on the payroll register for 519. Where they get the salary expense amount, and what the salary expense account is an account that keeps track of all the amount that we have paid or will be paying towards our employees. Okay, again, expense accounts are a temporary account, and this one carries an expense carry a debit balance, so we will record it in the debit. You will notice if you refer to this, the $1,328.07 that we are debiting to salary expense will be the same as the gross pay total on the payroll register. Again, you get the amount for the salary expense as the gross pay total on the payroll register. And then the total for each of the columns for Social Security, Medicare, federal, state, hospital insurance, and if there's any other, will be listed in the credit column because they are payables, because they're debts that eventually we're going to pay out, as we described in the 13.4 video. The $995.91 to cash and bank is a check that we're writing that we're going to be used to pay for the net pay. Because what happens is we write a check from our general cash and bank account to what's called a payroll account, and then that payroll account is where we write the checks for each employee. So we are going to write a check from cash and bank for the total amount of net pay on the payroll register. Again, it's the total amount of all employees of net pay on the payroll register. And that is your cash and bank amount. And that is the check that's going to be written. Again, these are the total amounts of all these columns. And if you add up all these credits, they should equal your debits, remembering that double entry accounting rule. Every debit must have an equal credit. If you have any questions, feel free to email me.